Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test,
They're still playing catch. They're doing their I-O, Evie. Infield and outfield. Watch the center fielder throw it. I know how to do these. Look. Where's the little person running out? Willy Wonka? Oh. Our 8-man semi-pro football game we had last weekend? You guys have You would never believe this.
You showed me. You showed me the short guy? Yeah, you showed me.
So like you have a six
supposed to be home game?
Six foot.
Who's your favorite color?
6'6" guy on the other side of the line. He's down. Little dude was down like this. By the time his hand came up, boom, on the quarterback's leg wrapped. He can't do anything. Stuck. And he's getting hammered. The little guy destroyed them on defensive line. You can't beat him off the line. And he's so low, you're like here, you can't even grab him because he's like full strength. You can't like try catching Evie with one hand if she can.
Yeah.
But then make her 120 pounds, 150 pounds of muscle. It was so funny. Mackie, can you teach me how to whistle louder with these? Please, Lord, no.
No?
Please.
I don't know how.
You have to do this. And you have to do
Notice
this.
that your dad leaves
No,
you
no.
with me. You see how that works?
He does this. Look, people do this with them. Look, 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 look. Your turn.
No,
No, Evie, we don't share stuff like that.
I'm good.
You don't know where that's going. Hey, I'm about to take you home. That doesn't help your case. Hey, get that tennis ball. Play catch. Yeah, get this baseball. Ground ball. Get it? Back up. Here. Go way over there. More. Right there. All right, throw it. Throw. Overhand. I'm good at this. Get it? Now throw it. Step and throw. Yes. Jumping and throwing. Step and throw. Throw it hard. Okay, right here. Try to hit Mackie. Right here. Stop. Right here. Now throw it, hit Mackie. No. You can throw better than that. I'm trying to hit her right here. No, you're not. Now she throws it. Hey, try to hit me with it right now. protecting myself.
I never heard this one.
Okay, that's good.
Ah!
Mackie, our time might be limited.
Peanuts. You are psycho.
Yes, today.
Psycho.
Well, she had McDonald's hash brown for breakfast.
Okay, you're hurting.
With you're hurting Miss
You're
Mackie.
hurting my head.
And then we had a cinnamon roll.
That's garbage stuff. What garbage thing?
That's 2020.
Garbage.
Put those back in there. Those go in the trash can.
We're going to put some trash in.
I have the
Three
garbage can.
seconds in the jumbo peel.
Eddie, we're gonna go home.
Ah!
We can't do this tonight. She's got to work.
Jump, jump, jump.
We're here to help. Just go make sure she don't break your glasses, Mac. Hey, Eddie, you're gonna hurt Maggie's glasses like you broke Daddy's Maui Dims.
Trash on you.
Split them right between the eyes.
That is unfortunate.
Daddy.
Yeah, it's only like $8 to chip them back and replace them.
Really? Let's go watch the baseball players now.
We can walk down there.
What?
We're here to help, Eddie, and you're making it really hard to help our friends. You understand?
Can I please look at the baseball players?
Yes, look at them all you
With
want,
this?
honey.
With this?
Sure.
I can see pretty.
I was gonna say,
A lot.
because like, Ed and I were like, dude, Disney is expensive.
No, I went to the Disney, like the Disney Thrift Warehouse, where everything's like 80% off. That's where every time I go to Disney, that's why I don't buy anything at Disney.
Oh my gosh. It's like ridiculously priced there though.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Alright. You see them, sugar? Good job. All right.
Daddy.
Yeah, they won the state for you.
Daddy, I want a
That's
hot
what he was
dog.
saying. Hey, you want a hot dog?
Yep.
If you look at his Billy Jack's record, he's won the state. He's been in
Daddy,
state
can you
Final
please
Four.
get me a hot dog?
Been in the championship game like six or 11 times.
Really?
They've won it 7 or 8, 9 times.
Holy crap.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's legit. He's legit. Oh, that old boy, that guy with the hat on, is the old boy from down at Mount Vernon.
Tom Cox? No?
No, that's not Tom. That's
I didn't know.
Just a minute, I'll tell you his name.
Mount Vernon.
He's been officiating forever. Shit, he may be older than me. All right, guys. You need something taller. You got my number.
What are you? Probably 66 now?
66.
Okay.
How old's your dad?
69.
I thought I was a little overplayed.
Because he's a 19.
He's a 70, isn't he?
No, he's a 70 grad.
I'm 73.
Aren't you?
That's
Chris.
That's right, baby. But back in the day, kids today don't have any idea. They had no clue how things were. Now, when you went through, it was still kind of that way. But back then, even Central was good.
Mhm.
But when you get in the late, somebody knows our conference game, better head your lunch with you, baby. You're gonna get all your. Then people started moving to Raj, pretty sure. We were the donut hole.
We love Mount Raj.
Oh, I bet you do.
Can't beat it up there, man.
All right, you need something taller for the kids
Me
growing
now.
up.
Okay, Evie. Hey, let's go watch some baseball players. Let me get my keys. I've got your glasses. Get your mini. Get your mini.
Here.
That is his. That's his. It goes
I
up
was
there.
gonna say, I've seen this somewhere before.
Can he have his ball?
This is mine too.
Yes, that's Miss Mackey's.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, let's go look at some baseball players.
Do what? Visitors? Okay. All right. Bye.
Is that coin flip?
I guess they already did.
Silo's visiting. You know what time Silo's second game is at?
Right after this one.
Oh, it's back to.
They play back to back.
So it's Purdy that has the break?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got it backwards on me. Alright.
Or at least the ball's Maggie wanted me to take down.
I assume so.
Thank you so much. I'll just take it.
Good question. What is that highlight thing? Oh, here it is.
You need it? Or?
Nope, I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. And if she's not in here, we're gonna go. Nope, she's not in here. Alright, let's go. We missed her. We don't know where she's at. Let's go, baby. Let's go get mommy her birthday present. I might see if I can drop her off and give you a little help here in a little bit, okay? Okay, sounds good.
Hi again, everybody. It's Silo Rebel Baseball here this afternoon on the SiloRebels.tv and the Squirrel Network as we are set, just about set for the opening pitch of this U.S. Ballpark showcase here in Ozark, Missouri, as the Rebels take on Purdy, Missouri, in today's opening game of the showcase. Rebels come in 6-0 on the season, riding a 34-game winning streak into this afternoon's contest, the doubleheader. They will face Purdy, Missouri, and then Licking, Missouri in the second game. You can see both right here on SiloRebels.tv here this afternoon. I'm Kevin Farr along with you from the U.S. Ballpark here in Ozark, Missouri, all-turf field, and we are getting set for the first pitch. The Rebels 6-0 this fall and ranked second in the state. And they come in against Purdy, which is making their season debut, first game of the fall campaign for the Eagles. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Rebels. Leading off is going to be the shortstop, Kyler Proctor. Pretty familiar lineup for the most part. Connor Cordell bats second, and he will play left field. Easton Ford hitting third at first base. Delson Roberts will get the mound start. He hits fourth. Sawyer Reddick batting fifth, the designated hitter. Sixth hole is Carter Parker playing third base. Batting seventh and catching is Josh Trout. Batting eighth is Colby Smith, the second baseman, and hitting ninth and playing right field, Mason Urbany. Also in center field for the Rebels this afternoon, Xander Marshall. And we are about set. Kyler Proctor is going to step in. A pitcher, Alexis Aldaba for Purdy. And here comes the opening pitch, and it is outside for a ball. High view here at the ballpark from the press box this afternoon. Beautiful facility here in Ozark, Missouri. Here comes the next offering. Proctor squares, and he will take a strike from Aldaba. Third baseman came charging in there. Proctor on the fall, hitting at, let's see, a 438 clip. Here's the next pitch, that off speed, and it's upstairs for ball two. Proctor's been walked 7 times already in the first 6 games of the year in the leadoff spot. Here's the next one. It's drilled into left center field for a base hit. That one's going to get to the wall. Proctor's around first. He's headed for second and may go for third. He will. Oh, he trips and falls, but he's still back up on his feet. Now he's going to have to slide in at third. Would have been a stand-up triple for Proctor, but he tripped as he rounded second, headed for third, but still had time to get up and make it to third base with the leadoff triple to start the game. Kyler Proctor, the standout junior. So Proctor's triple starts things off, and Connor Cordell steps in. And he will swing on the first pitch and foul it off the left side, now to play. Cordell's come on a little bit as of late after a little bit of a slow start in the first few games of the season, hitting at .389 in the 2-hole, predominantly. 7 RBIs on the season. He's got a chance for number 8, and he's hit by a pitch. So the hit batsman, and that's going to bring up the RBI leader, Easton Ford. He led the squad in RBIs in the spring season with 65. He's already got 16 RBIs in the first 6 games this year and batting .625 in the 3-hole. He's got 4 home runs, 5 doubles. Extra base power, and he takes off speed for a strike. 625 on the year, 16 RBIs, 9 runs scored. And the next pitch, and it's outside for a ball. Biggest stat number, though, the big power hitter in the 3-hole is not struck out yet this season, knock on wood here, and walked twice. He's going to hit this one high in the air. It's a towering fly ball, shallow left field. Left fielder has no idea where it's at, and it's going to drop foul. Left fielder for Purdy came charging in, but he lost it. In the high sky here with the clouds overhead, never saw it. It drops foul. Now Easton behind in the count at 1-2. Runners at the corners. We'll see if Cordell's on the move here. And it's swung on. It's drilled into left field, and that's going to get over the head of the left fielder and roll all the way to the wall. Proctor's going to trot on in. Here comes Cordell rounding third. He'll score all the way from first, and it's a 2-run double for Easton Ford. RBIs number 17 and 18 already on the spring, and the Rebels lead 2-0. Smash that one over the head of the left fielder Lee for Purdy. And Silo's already off and running in this afternoon's contest. Here's the first pitch to Delton Roberts, and it misses, or it's called a strike on the outside corner. Here's a swing and a miss for strike 2. So Ford at second base after the big double that plated 2 runs. Roberts takes the next pitch low. Delton's numbers for the fall, he is batting at .350. 7 RBIs. 1 home run. That pitch, breaking ball outside, evens the count at 2-2. Much like they did in the spring, the Rebels off to another fast start. Up 2-0, and here's a strike 3 called to breaking pitch. Roberts watches for strike 3, and there's 1 down. Sawyer Reddick, the next batter. Aldaba on the mound for the Eagles, and a whole lot of off-speed stuff to begin here as that one misses. Let's see, Reddick has moved into the DH role this fall. Take a look at his numbers here, and there's a pickoff try at second base, unsuccessful. Ford is back in there. Sawyer's hitting .368. He's got 9 RBIs, 4 doubles. Here's the next pitch, and that one catches the outside corner for a strike. Aldaba checks the runner at second. Here's the next one. It's a ground ball left side. Tough play. On to his right is the shortstop, and the throw is wide, and Reddick's going to reach. Tough play for the shortstop. Had to try to make it on the run to his right on the slow roller. And Reddick is aboard. Runners at the corners now, and Carter Parker is the next batter. Still just 1 out. Parker is off to a really good start this fall, hitting .500, 5 RBIs, 7 runs scored, and he will take breaking pitch low for a ball. Parker's second on the team of the regulars in batting average thus far through 6 games this fall. And there's a swing and a miss. That breaking ball. Reddick stealing second. The throw deflects off him, gets away into center field, and that's going to allow Ford to score easily from third on the error. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the next pitch from Aldaba, and it's a breaking ball that misses. So Ford scores on the error. Reddick at second base now. 2-1 to Carter Parker, and he'll take upstairs 3-1. On deck is Josh Trout, the Rebel catcher. Here's the next pitch, and it misses outside, ball 4. So Parker draws the walk. 4th walk he has received this fall, and Josh Trout will hit. 7th batter of the inning. Trout on the season, batting at .385. He's got a couple of RBIs down in the 7 hole for the most part, and he'll take a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Silo's up the lead to 3-0. And Trout's going to bunt. That one bounces foul down the third base line and touched there. Coach Bowen tried to move those runners into scoring position. Catch the Eagles by surprise a little bit, but the bunt went foul. 0-2 the count. Next pitch, it's high from Aldaba. 1-2. Here's one. It's driven into center field, but it's playable. Camped under it is the center fielder for Purdy. That's Hughes, and he makes the catch for out number 2. So Trout flies to center, second out of the inning. Reddick has to hold. Colby Smith, the next batter. Getting started second base here this afternoon. Colby just 1 at bat on the season, but he's 1 for 1, batting 1,000, and he'll take a strike. The sophomore has an RBI, but he also walked twice in his 1 previous start. Look the runner back at second. That's Reddick. Rebels closed the spring season with 28 straight wins to win their 4th consecutive state title, spring championship, and then have started this fall with 6 in a row in the W column as that pitch was outside. 1-1. Next one to Smith, and Colby's going to take that one high. Still a young group of Rebels, just 1 senior in the lineup. And there's a foul ball. And Smith fouls it off. Evens the count at 2-2. Ground ball left side. picked up by the third baseman. He bobbles it just for a second. I think the runner coming by, Reddick, caught his attention, and the throw was going to be late to first base. Looked like it would have been an easy play there, but bobbled it on that one, and Smith reaches base on the ground ball. Error at third base, and that's going to bring up the ninth hitter of the inning. It's Mason Urbany, the lone senior in the lineup, as he'll take a ball, squared around, fake the bunt. See Urbany, the senior right fielder, as that ball is low, hitting .294. But he's got a 2-0 count now. And the pitch from Aldaba is a strike down the middle. Urbany taking all the way there. Bases full of Rebels. Already a 3-0 lead. Threatening for more here, as that pitch will be high for ball 3. So Aldaba in danger of walking in a run, and the dangerous Kyler Proctor on deck, as this one's drilled into left field for a base hit. Urbany jumped on that 3-1 pitch and picks up a base hit out of it. And on the season, RBI number 5 for Urbany. On that line drive single, it's now 4-zip. Rebels have hit 9 in the inning. Tenth batter coming up is Proctor. With the 4-0 lead already, and the bases loaded for the Rebels leadoff hitter and junior standout. Threatening to completely break it open here in the top half of the first inning. Last time up, Proctor tripled to the left center field wall. Led the team in hitting last spring. He was the Rebel team leader in hitting last spring. In average, he also made the All-State squad by the Daily Oklahoma, and that pitch is driven deep to left, and it's hooking foul. Jumped on that one. Kyler knew it was going to be foul as he stood about 10 feet from the plate as he watched it. It had plenty of distance, but got out in front of it just a little bit. Here's the next pitch, and it misses low. Let's see. So far this fall, Proctor's already hit 3 home runs, 11 RBIs, and he'll take low. Was originally committed to University of Oklahoma, but decommitted this summer and leaving his options open. He's got several Division I offers on the table at the moment. The junior shortstop, and he's going to pull that one well foul off the third base side and out of play. 2-2 the count. Here comes the next pitch. It's hit high in the air to center field, but coming in as a center fielder is it's in shallow territory, and he's going to make the catch on the run. So Proctor will pop out to end the first inning, but not before the Rebels score 5 runs in the frame. 4 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors, and 3 runners left on base. We head to the bottom of inning number 1. It's Silo 4 and Purdy nothing here from the U.S. Ballpark Showcase in Ozark, Missouri.
On the mound for the Rebels, pitcher number 5, Delton Roberts.
Back ready to go here for the bottom half of the first inning. And on the mound for the Rebels,
First baseman number 6, Josh Brown.
getting the start this afternoon is Delton Roberts, making his third appearance, second start of the year. He's 1-0. A 1.40 earned run average, has allowed 1 run on 3 hits, struck out 10, and walked 2. 5 innings thus far in his 2 appearances. And the first pitch, it's driven line drive to right field for a base hit. Arbany's up to field it quickly, but first pitch swinging that time from Josh Brown, and he lines the first pitch into right.
Catcher number 14, Boston Gibbs.
A runner aboard. It's the catcher, Boston Goats. And he will square and pull back, take a strike, as charging in that time was Carter Parker at third base. Possible bunt situation here as he took a strike. Runner at first is Brown. Here's the next delivery from Roberts. It's outside. Snap throw to first, not in time, as back in safely is Josh Brown. First action of the season for Purdy is it's actually the first day of play allowed, as that ball's popped up into left field, and it's going to curve foul. Charging in was Connor Cordell, as that ball it's looped into left, but drops foul. A ball and 2 strikes now. First official day teams in Missouri can play. The Oklahoma teams have been playing now. This is second full week of action. And that pitch was high. Roberts, next delivery, and it's back to the backstop on the foul. Rebels won the Tupelo tournament last Saturday. And there's one. It's not back to the mound. Roberts comes up with it. Throw to second. There's one. Over to first. In time, double play. Roberts to Proctor, and then on to Ford at first base. The throw was a little bit low, but Proctor did a good job with it to turn the double play at second. So a pitcher's best friend. There's 2 outs. Next batter, Travis Hughes, the center fielder, left-hand hitting batter, and he will take high for a ball. Rebels defeated Tupelo 10-0 in the championship game of the tournament last Saturday. Pitch high, 2-0. Here's the next one, and it is pulled into right field for a base hit. It's going to get past Urbany, who bobbles it off his glove and rolls all the way to the warning track. Headed for third base is Hughes. He's going to reach on a hit and advance all the way to third on the error by Urbany in right field. Pulled that off-speed pitch from Roberts. Ezekiel Garcia, the shortstop, the next batter, and the throw back to the mound after the first pitch gets away, and that's going to allow the run to score. Couple of errors. And here's a ball hit left center field, hanging up there, and Xander Marshall's going to get over and make the catch for the out. So the fly out to Marshall ends the frame. A run on 2 hits, 2 errors, and nobody left on for Purdy in the first. It's now 4-1 as we head to inning number 2 here from Ozark, Missouri. SiloRebels.tv and the Squirtle Network. So a little bit of a momentum shift here. So Rebels were threatening to break it wide open in the top half of the first inning with Kyler Proctor at the plate and the bases loaded, but he popped out to end the inning. Then in the bottom half, the Rebels make a couple of errors and allow a run to score, cut it to 4-1. Coach Bowen not real happy. Had a long conversation with his team in front of the dugout. So now we're ready to go and waiting the batter, which is going to be Connor Cordell. Top half of the second inning. 2, 3, and 4 hitters up for Silo here in the second. Cordell was hit by a pitch his first time up, and he'll take a strike. Trying to get a base runner for the dangerous Easton Ford on deck. And there's a swing and a miss. Chased one upstairs. It's 0-2. Glad you're along with us this afternoon. SiloRebels.tv. I'm Kevin Farr here from U.S. Ballpark in Ozark, Missouri. And that pitch low. Aldaba on the mound, and his next delivery, that breaking ball, and it's in the dirt. 2-2 evens the count to Cordell. Alexis Aldaba, he threw 41 pitches in the first inning before finally getting out of it. Faced 10 as that pitch fouled. Cordell stays alive. Aldaba shakes the sign, taking a lot of time, and Cordell's going to call time and step out. Here comes the pitch, and it's drilled into left field for a base hit. Cordell's aboard with a line drive single to left, and that's going to bring up Easton Ford with a runner on. Ford doubled home 2. And amazingly, was able upped his batting average for the season already, at least by a little bit. And Cordell's going to slip on the pickoff throw to first base, and they've got him in a rundown. He's going to be out. So the out recorded. The pickoff to first. Cordell slipped on the turf. So Cordell's out. Now Ford hitting with nobody on and 1 down, and he will take a breaking ball for a strike. Mitchell Easton came in hitting .625 and raised that a little bit, and that one just foul as he yanked it down the left field line, and not by more than a foot or so was foul as I saw the rubber pellets shoot up from the turf. 0-2 now the count. Aldaba gets a sign. Here's the next pitch, and it's in the dirt. 1-2. Here's the next one, and it's high and away. Evens it up at 2-2. Easton finished with the team best 63 RBIs last spring. Lead the way in the state championship run. And he's going to pop this one up shallow right field. Back is the second baseman, and he's going to make the catch. Trying to fight it off there with 2 strikes. And Ford pops out to Williams. That's going to bring up Delton Roberts with 2 outs. Delton, a strikeout victim, his first time up at the plate today. And he will look at that one on the outside corner for a strike. Pitch in the dirt. One on one the count. We're at the spacious U.S. ballpark here in Ozark. As that pitch, breaking ball, swung and miss. So Aldaba gets the sign, and the next pitch to Roberts. It's a chopper hit left side of the infield. Coming up with it is the shortstop on the move, and he makes the throw to first in time to nip Roberts at first base for out number 3. So the ground out ends it. Rebels go 3 up. 3 down, although a runner did reach base on a hit. Actually, no runs, a hit, and nobody left on in the inning for Silo. We go to the bottom of the second. It's the Rebels 4 and Purdy 1.
Leading off for Purdy in this 4-1 ball game. Pitcher number 15, Alexis Aldaba.
Alexis Aldaba will start things here in the second for Purdy, and he takes the ball. Here's the next pitch, and ooh, that just misses. Pretty close there, 2-0. Roberts on for his second inning of work, gave up an unearned run in the first, and that ball's popped up left side. Carter Parker camped under it and makes the grab. There's one gone. A pop out to Carter Parker, and next up is Hunter Lee, the Eagle left fielder, and he'll take strike one. Next one, ground ball, right side on the move. Had to come charging in was Colby Smith. The throw a little bit wide, but nice play by Easton Ford to get the tag on the runner before he reached the bag at first. There's 2 outs. Slowly hit ground ball that time. And a foul ball on the first pitch to Zach Henderson. Roberts with the next offering, and fastball way upstairs. Count even. Foul ball by Henderson. Off the screen. Good contingent of fans from Silo have made the trip up here to the Branson area. There's strike 3 called. Off-speed pitch that time, caught him looking, and that'll end the inning for Purdy. 9 pitches for Roberts in that frame. No runs, no hits, nobody left. They go in order. We head to the third. It's Silo 4, Purdy 1. Sawyer Reddick's going to start the third inning here. Rebels got a hit in the second, but pickoff cost them a scoring opportunity as a swing and a miss by Reddick. Here comes the next pitch from Aldaba, and it's swung on and grounded through the left side for a base hit. Sawyer Reddick is aboard for the second time today with his second hit of the contest. That a ground single through the hole on the left side, and the Rebels have something working here now in the third with Carter Parker stepping to the plate. Parker drew a walk back in the first inning. And here's a pickoff try again, and that time Reddick was a little bit closer to the bag. To avoid from slipping like Cordell did in the last frame. The pitch to Parker is low. The swing on the next one, it's popped up. Shallow left field. Left fielder having some trouble with the sun or the ball up in the highest sky, and he finds it in time to make the grab out there. There's one out. Pop out by Parker to Lee and left. Josh Trout, the next batter. Reddick's still over there at first base, and there's off speed in there for a strike called. Trout taking all the way. And the next one, that's outside. There's called strike to make it 1-2 to Josh Trout. He's going to swing on that one. It's hit but foul down the right field line. Caught it late on the fastball. But it just kept drifting foul. Thought it might have a chance to fall in for a second. Next pitch from Aldaba, and it swung on, ground ball left side, fielded by the shortstop to his right, and he'll get the out at second base. The only chance there was the force, and Trout is on the fielder's choice, but there's two outs. Garcia to Williams on the out to get Reddick at second. Colby Smith to bat with now 2 away. And here's a throw to first base, but Trout back in safely, and they're going to have a runner now. Courtesy runner coming is going to be Ethan Wilkerson. Wilkerson to run at first. Probably the biggest courtesy runner in America. All 6'6" of him over there at first base. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful. Now here's the pitch to Colby Smith, and it misses outside. 1-0. Wilkerson does have good quickness for a big guy, and that pitch in the dirt, Wilkerson's going to cruise on down to second base into scoring position on the wild pitch. So Colby Smith's got a chance at an RBI now. And to double his season total. And he will take a strike. Off speed that time from Aldaba. Look at second, pitch home as that one's outside to the sophomore second baseman. Runs the count to 3-1. If he gets something good to hit here. And he will, and it's pulled into the hole, left side, base hit into left field. Wilkerson's around third, going to try to score. Here comes the throw home. It's not in time. As Colby Smith with an RBI single to left as the Rebels tack on a run. It's 5-1. The throw coming home was cut off, or they might have had a chance at Wilkerson. Still had a play at the plate, even though it was cut off. But the sophomore is able to slide in safely. So Colby Smith moves on down to second base on the throw home, and Mason Urbany, the batter, as he takes a strike. Next pitch is upstairs to Urbany. Had a RBI single his last time up, and here's one hit to, and Urbany's going to be out on that one. As Urbany's out to end the third inning. So that ends the threat there and leaves Colby Smith stranded at second base. For Silo in the frame, they pick up a run. Two hits and a man left. We head to the bottom of the third inning. It's the Rebels 5 and Purdy 1. In the bottom of the third inning, it's 8-9-1 in the order coming up for Purdy. Delton Roberts back out. As a swing and a miss there on the first pitch by Matthew Cornelius. Here's the next one from Roberts, and it's strike two called. Working quickly this frame, and he's going to get him to chase one upstairs for strike three and the first out of the inning. Two strikeouts now for Roberts. So Second strikeout of the game for Delton, and the 9-hole is up. There's a swing and a miss by Jeremiah Williams. Next one's low. Roberts working with a lot more tempo here in this third inning. As that one called a high strike, catches the top of the zone, and it's 1-2. It's from Roberts way high on that one. And he'll get a swing and a miss by Williams on the 2-2 pitch for strike 3. Second straight strikeout. Roberts now at 29 pitches on the day, and we're back to the top of the order. And they send up Josh Brown, who had a leadoff single back in the first inning for the Eagles, and he'll take strike 1. 5-0 the Rebel lead, or 5-1, excuse me, 5-1 lead here in the third. So that pitch a ball. Breaking ball that time, drops in there for strike 2. And the next one, swing and a miss. Roberts strikes out the side in the third inning. For Purdy, no runs, no hits, and nobody left on. We head to the fourth, Silo 5, and Purdy 1 here from Ozark, Missouri. Top of the order coming up for Silo here in the fourth inning now, as Kyler Proctor, excuse me, to start things. He'll be up for the third time. He had a big triple to start the first, and then he popped out with the bases loaded in the second. First pitch was wide, and here's the next one is strike called. Aldaba still on the mound for Purdy as that pitch way outside gets to the backstop. Alexis Aldaba. Actually count 1 and 2 now. Proctor's going to smash this one back up the middle. Nearly got Aldaba, who waved at it going by, as it's a line drive single right back up the middle by Kyler Proctor. I don't know how it missed him, but it gets into center field for the base hit. Connor Cordell steps in. See if Cordell's bunting. They're in at third base are the Eagles in anticipation of a possible bunt. Proctor, however, good speed at first. Might just try to steal this when he had 41 stolen bases in the spring, and it's bunted. Proctor was on the move. He's still going to third. It's going to be a bunt single, and Proctor's going to reach all the way to third base. Now the throw gets away into left field. Proctor will score. Here comes Cordell around second. He's going to hold there. Proctor never slowed down. He was on the move on the pitch, and a bunt single by Cordell. They didn't even attempt a throw. So a bunt single by Cordell. Proctor scores on the error. I believe that was by the shortstop. Cordell's at second base. First pitch to Easton Ford. Looks like it was low. Oh, it was called a strike. Going to swing on this one. It's chopped at the plate. Over bare hand Aldaba. His throw to first base is dropped. Throw was there in time, but dropped at first, and Ford has the board on an error. I think Easton may have got fisted on that one. And they're going to have a discussion. The umpires will here. After the Purdy coach came out to say something. Oh, it's going to be a foul ball. They're going to say it was fouled off of Ford at the plate. Looked like it was chopped, but I didn't know if it got a piece of Easton or not. But so throw out the error, as it's going to be a foul ball. Easton Ford as the pickoff try at second base. To no ado that time as Cordell is back in. Well, the umpire says 0-1. Now the Purdy coach is going to come out. That was the second pitch to Easton. Check second. Here's the next pitch, and it's outside. Here's one drilled right back up the middle. It's going to be over the head of the center fielder. Lee was coming in, and Hughes, and it sails over his head all the way to the wall. Ford's around third, or second, headed for third. He rounds third. He's coming home. And Easton's going to score all the way as he drills it over the head of the center fielder all the way to the wall and goes inside the park. It was a bad read by the center fielder. He was coming in on that play. Thought it was going to sink, but it sailed over his head. Inside the park, home run for Easton Ford. on that liner over the head of the center fielder. So that makes it 8-1. Easton with 2 more RBIs on the season. He's over 20 on the fall now as Delton Roberts steps in, and he'll take a ball. Roberts swinging on this pitch. It's skied to center. Over to his left is Hughes, the center fielder, and he's going to make the catch. That'll be out number 1 on the fly to center. Sawyer Reddick, the next hitter. Sawyer's working a 2-for-2 afternoon at the plate as he steps in. Here on the top of the 4th, and he'll take a strike. Aldaba rocks and fires, and there's one that misses. The next pitch, it's in the dirt. 2-1. And there's one drilled by Reddick into left field. Line drive, base hit, 3rd of the day for Sawyer. Reddick is 3 for 3. And Carter Parker steps in. One out here in the top of inning number 4, and there's the breaking ball, catches the outside corner. Quick throw to first, but Reddick is back in safely. Silo has already tacked on 3 in the inning. And there's a foul ball. Just to the right of third base. Pulled off the bat of Carter Parker. Makes the count 0-2. The next pitch, and it's driven foul down the left side and out of play. Parker out in front of that one. Here's one, and it's going to be hit to the center fielder just to his left. Comes in, nice catch, shoestring catch by the center fielder Hughes. Reddick was on the move. He thought that one was going to fall and not able to get back to first base to tag up. He's going to be doubled off, and that's going to end the inning. So the fly out on the liner by Parker goes for a double play as Hughes with the shoestring catch in right center field, and he throws the first to get Reddick. Rebels pick up 3 runs on 4 hits. There was an error, and nobody left on. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's now Silo 8 and Purdy 1. find no shade.
Very little, if any, crouching.
Yeah, no, bro.
Okay. You texted and said you needed us in here. No, I can't do the heat or the cold. 60 degrees, I'm good.
Oh, she's in Tulsa. It's going to be goats in the 2, 3, and 4 holes for Purdy here in the 4th inning against Delton Roberts, who breezed through the 3rd, struck out the side. His most efficient inning yet, 33 pitches through 3 innings for Roberts, as the first one here was high, and as is the second, 2-0. Delton, the junior right-hander, and it's a strike called. Rebels tacked onto the lead in the top half of the inning. The big blow, Easton Ford inside the park home run. And there's one pulled foul. Down into the left field corner. 2-2 delivery from Roberts is high. Now the payoff pitch, and another one as Oates is out in front of that one, and it's fouled past the third base coaching box. Payoff pitch once again is upstairs this time, and it's a leadoff walk for Purdy. Eagles have a base runner. And the 3-hole steps up. It's Travis Hughes. The left-hand hitting center fielder for the Eagles, and he takes high. Delton wants a new baseball. Didn't like that one. Looking for one with more strikes in it. As that pitch low in the dirt. And it's going to allow the base runner to move on down to second base. Almost overslid the bag, but able to get back on it before Proctor can apply the tag. Pitch in the dirt. Trout really had no chance at throwing out the runner. Count now 2-0 with the runner in scoring position. He'll check second. Pitch from Roberts to the plate, and it's outside, 3-0. Here's the next one, and it's ball 4 outside. So Purdy has gotten the first 2 runners aboard here in the 4th inning after the Rebels had extended the lead to 8-1, and here comes Coach Billy Jack Bowen headed to the mound for a meeting with his junior right-hander and the entire Silo infield. So the meeting is adjourned on the mound, and see what we do here as the pitcher comes up, Alexis Aldaba. Nobody out, and 2 runners aboard here for Purdy in the 4th. Aldaba takes a strike. Or actually, this is Garcia. Not Aldaba. He's on deck as there's another strike called. Ezekiel Garcia, the batter. Aldaba, the pitcher, is on deck for the Eagles. A look at second, pitch home from Roberts, and that one's outside. Tried to get him to chase that time. The count 1-2. And the pickoff at first is successful as Ford slipped in behind the base runner, caught him napping, and Roberts picks off the base runner at first base, Hughes. Roberts to Ford on the pickoff. Now there's 1 down. 1-2 count. Swung on and hit the left. Backing up is Cordell and is going to make the catch. Garcia flies out to left field. There's 2 down. So just like that, the Eagles go from threatening with nobody out to 2 outs and a man at second. Aldaba, the pitcher, trying to help his cause here as he steps in and takes strike 1 from Roberts. Activity down in the bullpen for Silo now as the pitch from Roberts is low. Looks like Charlie Gardner loosening in the pen, the sophomore. And that pitch in the dirt gets by Trout all the way to the backstop. Runner will advance. Now just 90 feet away at third base. 2-1 the count to the batter, Aldaba. Roberts' next pitch, and it's in the dirt. Nice stop by Trout. Keep that one from going to the screen. Now the 3-1. It's breaking ball, and it just misses high. Look, Aldaba tried to lean into that one a little bit, but say it stayed high, and he's aboard on a walk. Got a courtesy runner at first base. The next batter is going to be Hunter Lee with batters at the corners. Jordan Corder is the courtesy runner at first. And Lee's going to foul the first pitch off the right side, not a play. Eight to 1, the Silo lead here in the fourth inning. As there's a swing and a miss. Chased the high fastball that time. Runner takes off early. Headed to second base. They're going to call a balk on Roberts. Going to call a balk on Roberts, and that's going to allow the run to score. So Delton called for the balk. It's now 8-2 with the runner at second. As the pitch high. Eagles were just trying to get Rebels to make a mistake there with 2 strikes on the batter and 2 outs, and got what they were looking for as the pitch sails high, 2-2. Check of second base. The next one is foul. Straight back. Lee got a piece of that one. Roberts now at 58 pitches for the game. Checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch home. It's high. Runs the count full. Payoff pitch this time, and it is drilled into right field for a base hit. Urbany comes charging in, going to throw home, but they held the base runner at third. Urbany got a good jump on that one, but the runner holds at third base this quarter, and the runners are now at the corners. Zach Henderson steps up for Purdy. And here's a toss to first base, not in time. Lee is back in safely. See what they do. See if they try to get Roberts to balk again. As that pitch off speed called strike. Similar situation now with runners at first and third. They may wait till there's 2 strikes as that pitch outside to Henderson. 1-1 the count here with 2 outs, and there's a strike call. I'll probably expect Lee to be on the move now. And Roberts will pick to first, and in time, got him. Expecting it that time. Lee had gotten a little bit bigger lead, and he's picked off by Roberts. And that ends the inning. So a couple of pickoffs now on the day for Delton. But Purdy scores a run on 1 hit. They leave a man on. It's through 4 innings now. It's Silo 8 and Purdy 2. Here on SiloRebels.tv and the Squirtle Network. Josh Trout, the batter, as first pitch was a strike, and that one is low. Got a new pitcher for the Eagles. And the pitch misses. Looks like Brown is the new pitcher, Josh Brown. And Aldaba's moved to first base as that one misses upstairs. 3-1 the count to Trout. And a strike called. Runs it full to the Rebel catcher here in the top of the fifth inning. First of two today here on SiloRebels.tv as Trout's going to yank that one foul and out of play. Rebels will take on Licking, Missouri in the next contest. And it's high for ball 4. Trout draws a walk to start things. Ethan Wilkerson to run at first base. Colby Smith, the next batter. He'll take high for a ball. And it's a strike called. There's one lofted to first, and the throw or the tag tries to step on the bag after the catch, and they say Wilkerson made it back in. Made it back safely as it was just lofted off the bat, into the bat by of Colby Smith right to the first baseman, Aldaba. Tried to step on the base ahead of Wilkerson getting back, but unsuccessful, so it's just one out. Batter's Urbany, and there's a back pick to first base, thrown into left or right field. Wilkerson, round second, headed for third on the errant throw by the catcher. On the first pitch to Mason Urbany, and Ethan Wilkerson now 90 feet away at third base. On the throwing error, Urbany a chance at an RBI right here. He's going to square, and he offered at it and missed for strike one on the bunt. Here's the next pitch, and it's low. Trying to get Wilkerson home with the 9th run of the game for the Rebels. Dangerous top of the order awaits on deck. Going to get a chance is Proctor more than likely in this inning as Urbany's going to sky this one in foul ground right side, and the catch is made by Aldaba in front of the Purdy dugout for out number 2. Pop out in foul territory by Urbany brings up Kyler Proctor now with 2 outs. Been a mixed bag on the day for Proctor. He is 2 for 3. He popped out to end one inning with bases loaded, but he also had a triple. back in the first. And he also singled. So they fouled that pitch off. This one's sent high and deep to center field. Racing back is Hughes. See if he's got room, and he will. Able to run it down in deep center field. Hughes on the run. Proctor gave it a ride, but came up empty. On the fly out to deep center. That ends the fifth inning. For the Rebels, no runs, no hits. There was one error and a man left. We head to the bottom of 5, and it's still Silo 8 and Purdy 2. Bottom 3 in the order for Purdy here coming up in the fifth inning. It'll be Henderson, Cornelius, and Williams to face Delton Roberts back out for his fifth inning of work. And first pitch swinging is a ground ball left side. Proctor coming in, makes the throw over in plenty of time, and there's out number 1. So Proctor to Ford on that one. Now Matthew Cornelius is the next batter. And he'll take a strike. Here's the next one, and that one catches the outside or the side part of the plate for strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got Cornelius swinging on that one, and 2 quick outs for Purdy here in the fifth. Brings up the 9-hole, Jeremiah Williams, the second baseman. Check Roberts' numbers, and there's a strike called. He's got 5 strikeouts on the day to go with 3 walks. Here's one fouled off. Quickly ahead 0-2 against Williams. This will be Delton's 70th pitch of the game. Coming up. And it's a swing and a miss for strike 3. That's strikeout number 6. And the Eagles are retired in the fifth inning. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on. They go in order. We head to the sixth inning with the Rebels up 8-2 here from Ozark, Missouri. 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup for Silo here in the sixth inning. It's Connor Cordell to start things. Second inning of work on the mound for the Purdy pitcher, as he get a ground ball to second, and up with it is the second baseman, Williams, and he'll throw to first in time to get Cordell. First pitch swinging for Connor. And the out recorded for Josh Brown. Easton Ford will hit. Easton had a big 2-run inside the park homer his last time up, as he sailed it over the head of the charging center fielder, and it rolled all the way to the wall out there at 400 feet away. That pitch is called a strike. Two for three on the day for Easton. Here comes the pitch from Brown, and it is pulled into left field for a base hit. Third hit of the day for Easton Ford. On a hard ground ball into left, Ford now 3 for 4, and Delton Roberts steps up to the plate, looking for his first hit of the day. Oh for 3 in this contest. Sawyer Reddick on deck, however. He is 3 for 3 this afternoon already. May have a chance for his fourth hit of the game in this frame. The pitch from Brown, and it's a chopper left side. Going to be through for a base hit for Roberts. He's got his first hit of the contest, and 2 on and 1 out coming up for Sawyer Reddick. One of the hottest hitting Rebels at the moment. Ford and Roberts with back-to-back singles, and it's Reddick at the plate. The pitch from Brown, and it is pulled foul down the left field line. Reddick out in front of that one. Sawyer Reddick, the junior designated hitter this contest this afternoon. Brown's pitch, and it's lined over the head of the center fielder. It's in the gap, going all the way to the wall. Reddick's headed for second. 2 runs are going to score. Now Reddick on to third. He's going to try for a triple, and he's going to be there. Stand-up triple for Sawyer Reddick as he split the gap in the outfield and rolled all the way to the wall. Fourth hit of the game for Reddick. Ford and Roberts both score. Reddick has 2 RBIs on that one, and Carter Parker is the next hitter. The pitch to him is a called strike. Silo now up 10-2. And bidding for more with 1 out in the 6th, and the pitch is high. Parker 0 for 2 officially in the contest. He has a walk. And he's going to take that one low. Next offering from Brown is upstairs, ball 3. Reddick, the runner at third. Here's Brown's 3-1, and it's high and tight. Ball 4 to Parker. He draws his second walk of the game. That's going to draw a visit to the mound. It looks like we're going to have a pitching change for Purdy here in the 6th. Silo has scored 2 in the frame and threatening for more, and we're going to have a new pitcher for the Eagles. Give you the info on him in just a moment. So we continue on SiloRebels.tv and the Squirtle Network. Got a pinch hitter coming up for Silo as Ethan Wilkerson's going to hit. Pinch hit here. New pitcher is Zach Henderson. And he will face Wilkerson, who pulls one and nearly decapitated Reddick at running at third base. He ducked out of the way of that one as it was headed for his head. Foul down the left field line. Here's the next pitch to Wilkerson, and that's high over his head. And it's 1-1. Next pitch, and it's upstairs as well. 2-1. Reddick at third, Parker at first base. The pitch, it just misses outside. Ball 3. See if Wilkerson gets something to hit here. And it'll be outside for ball 4. So Ethan Wilkerson draws a walk. Gabe Hernandez will be the next batter. And let's see, that's going to be Gabe's first AB of the season. Hernandez hitting, and he'll take high for a ball from Henderson. Gabe's first varsity at bat, coming here with the 10-2 lead, and the Rebels have the bases loaded. Here comes the pitch, and it's a strike called. Anderson's next pitch, and it's outside. 2-1. Nice job by the Purdy catcher to keep that one from going to the backstop. Got a little bit of cloud cover now. It's a hot day here in Ozark, Missouri. Pitch home, swung on, ground ball left side. Tough play, charging is the shortstop. He'll go to second. Nope, not in time as drew the second baseman off the bag on the force. He had to jump to make the catch. And the Rebels score a run. Fielder's choice off the bat of Gabe Hernandez, and Casey Spaulding will bat. Spaulding will hit a ground ball to short. He goes to second. Here's the throw to first, and not in time. And the Rebels are going to score another run on that one. It's now 12-2. Spaulding is aboard on another fielder's choice. And let's see, Kyler Proctor is going to hit. And Proctor will take high for a ball. Runners at the corners. And there's a strike called. One and one to Proctor. Pitch swung on. It's drilled to left, over the head of the left fielder, going all the way to the wall. Going to be extra bases for Proctor once again. Here comes Spaulding around third. He'll score. Proctor's going to be in at third with another triple, his second of the game. So Proctor drives in two with his second triple of the contest. And the Rebels have opened it up now at 14-2. Connor Cordell to bat. 2 outs here in the sixth inning. And Cordell takes a strike. (14-2). They've scored 6 in the frame, and that one nearly clips him. That inside pitch, that's the ball. Proctor running at third base. And Cordell will take one in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, bounces to the backstop. Proctor will score from third, and it's 15-2. On the wild pitch. Next offering to Cordell. It's a ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. Hard single by Connor Cordell. He's having a good day. 3 for 4. That's going to bring up Easton Ford. And Easton's already 3 for 4. He's bidding for his 4th hit of the game to tie Reddick. take a pitch inside. Easton has added to his team high RBI lead considerably in this one as that pitch called a strike. He's got 4 RBIs in this contest, and that misses. On the season now, 20 RBIs. Or it's actually 1 and 2 the count to Easton. That one way outside. 20 RBIs, and this just the 7th game of the season for the Rebels. For the junior first baseman. He's up there with the 2-2 count. He's going to hit this one high in the air. That's a towering fly ball. Second baseman comes in and is going to make the catch for the 3rd out of this 6th inning. On the pop out to Cornelius. Let the Rebels pick up 7 runs in the frame on 5 hits. There was an error and 1 man left. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Silo 15 and Purdy 2. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning now as the Rebels with the 15-2 lead. And we got defensive changes as Gabe Hernandez stayed in the contest to play second base, and Casey Spalding stayed in to play right field this here in the bottom of the 6th. Top of the order coming up. Delton Roberts out there going to try to finish this off for a complete game. Josh Brown takes a strike. Here's the next pitch from Roberts, and that one misses low. 5 innings thus far for Delton. He has allowed 2 runs, 1 earned on 3 hits, struck out 6 and walked 3. "71 pitches coming in, or 70 pitches coming into this inning, make it. 2-2 the count. And here's one grounded back toward the middle, and Proctor on the move, makes the grab and the throw over in time. Nice play by the Rebel shortstop for out number 1. On the ground ball. First pitch here to Boston Goats is a ball, just misses. And here's one next misses inside, 2-0. Rebels will play back-to-back. Next contest coming up after the conclusion of this one, as that one has popped up. Left side of the infield. Proctor's camped under it, waiting for it to come down and going to make the catch. There's two gone. Last chance for Purdy now is Travis Hughes. Or this one's going to end on the run roll. Here's the pitch from Roberts. That off speed. And, Hughes was out in front of that one for strike one. Next one misses outside. Evens the count at 1-1. That'll be high. Rebels headed for their 35th consecutive win. Trying to improve to 7-0 this fall, as that one swinging a miss for strike two. Count is even at 2-2. Then this one's popped up. Left side. Parker in foul ground coming over. Trout coming, and he's going to make the catch. Trout in foul ground. Him and Parker were both there, and that's going to end the ball game. On the pop out and foul ground. So in the game, the Rebels win at 15-2 is the final. And improved to 7-0 on the season. Once again, extend their winning streak to 35 in a row. Looking at the final numbers, Delton Roberts gets the pitching win. He's now 2-0 on the season. He goes 6 innings, complete game. Allowed 2 runs, 1 earned on 3 hits, struck out 6 and walked 3. Offensively, the Rebels put on a clinic at the plate. Let's see, in total, 16 hits in the contest. Let's take a look at him. Kyler Proctor, he finishes 3 for 5 in the game. He had 2 triples, a single, drove in 2, scored 3 runs. Connor Cordell goes 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Also, Easton Ford had another outstanding performance, 3 for 5 in the contest. He had a single, a double, a home run, an inside the park home run, and 4 RBIs in the game, scored 3 runs for Easton. And let's see, Delton Roberts goes 1 for 4. Sawyer Reddick had a huge afternoon as well. 4 hits, 3 singles, and a triple in the contest. He drove in 2 and scored 2. And let's see, Colby Smith, he had the other hit for the, he had 1 hit for the Rebels, was 1 for 3, as was Mason Urbany in the contest. Once again, the Rebels win at 15-2 over Purdy, Missouri, and are now 7-0 on the fall season and winners of 35 straight. It's going to about do it for this broadcast. We will be back on for the second game this afternoon. Rebels will play again here in about 30 minutes here on SiloRebels.tv when they take on Licking, Missouri, right here at U.S. Ballpark in Ozark, Missouri. It's going to about do it. I'm Kevin Farr saying so long for now. We'll be back on shortly here in the U.S. Bank Showcase, or U.S. Ballpark Showcase